Welcome to the 10-Minute Treasure. My name is Jeff Pospisil. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what is a 508c1a church. You may have heard that before, and I'm going to talk about that. So what exactly is a 508c1a church? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to the code, and we're going to walk through this. All right, so buckle up. So I'm here at the Cornell Law School, and here they have all the codified laws, so that I understand the U.S. Code. And if you actually go down, you can look through them, all the bankruptcy laws, everything that I know of. I don't know how current it is. I'm guessing it's fairly current. But here under Title 26 is the Internal Revenue Code. So when they talk about the tax code, that's what they're talking about. It's not really easy to understand. If you've read it, it can be kind of confusing. That's where it helps to have those publications by the IRS or by other trusted sources to help you understand what this says, because it is not easy. So we are looking for 508 C1A. So if we look under here, here's section 1 through 1564, and it's actually the income tax. So we're going to go there. And this is still under normal taxes. See, we're still able to be in the 508. And then actually, when you get here, you can see exempt organizations. So it starts with 501. So that's our 501c3. If we were to actually go in here, we could read this 501c3 language. But we want to go to the next one, this 507 to 509. And 508 says special rules with respect to section 501(3) organizations. So these are special rules. So what does this say? It says new organizations must notify the secretary that they are applying for recognition of 501c3 status. So you must notify the IRS if you are seeking 501c3 status. And how do you do that? You have to file the Form 1023 or Form 1023-EZ if you're a church. It has to actually be the long form, the Form 1023. And it's basically saying that's what this says. If you're a new organization after October 9th, 1969, you have to apply for 501c3 status. But if we go down to C, it says there's exceptions to this, because and even here it says except as under subsection C. So we are under 508. This is A, this is C, and then 1A, and it's mandatory exceptions. So if you are a church, an integrated auxiliary, a convention, or an association of churches, you do not have to file for 501c3 status. You are automatically a 501c3. So I know this doesn't, maybe this is a little bit confusing, but that is what this is saying. If you think you're a 508 C1A organization, all that says is that you're automatically a 501c3. So one other thing I want to show you is that if you look at the IRS's website, our church is automatically exempt, our 501c3. I've Googled this a couple times because I've had to share this more than a couple times. I'm going to zoom this in like I normally do. And right away on the IRS website, it says churches, and it uses that language, integrated auxiliaries, conventions, or associations of churches. So that's right from the code. You notice that language that meet the requirements of 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code are automatically considered exempt and not required to apply for or obtain recognition from exempt status from the IRS. So it's just regurgitating 508c1a right there. And then, yeah. So I don't know how to say it any other way. There is no 508c1a status. All 508c1a says is that you're automatically a 501c3. All right, hopefully that helped. So a church is automatically a 501c3. Some of the things that you do need to pay attention to is when you set up your articles of incorporation or your bylaws or anything like that. If you don't want to be a 501c3 church, organize it in a different way. Make it a profit sharing model. Make it politically active. Make it something like that. I mean, go ahead and set it up that way. That's fine. That's one way to not be exempt from 501c3. And yeah, but if you're just worried about spreading the gospel and worried about putting the money towards the spread of the gospel and not to enrich members, then that's the way to go. I mean, just accept that you're automatically a 501c3. All right. Till next time, God bless.